Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself, my name is Reva Olivia Navazi and I'm from Class C English Education. So here I want to explain about cooperation and implicator. On the first slide, there is definition of cooperation. Cooperation in communication refers to the principle that speakers and listeners work together to create effective, meaningful, and coherent conversations. This concept was developed by Paul Grace through the cooperative principle. Grace explained that communication works smoothly if both parties follow a set of rules or maxims. Although these maxims may sometimes be violated, such violations often result in additional meanings. Next, there is four maxims of the cooperative principle. The first one is maxim of quality. Maxim of quality is speakers must provide truthful information supported by sufficient evidence. They should avoid lying or giving baseless information. And the second one, there is maxim of quantity. Speakers should provide information that is sufficient, neither too much nor too little. And the third one is maxim of relevance. Speakers should provide information that is relevant to the context of the conversation. And the last is maxim of manner. Speakers should communicate clearly in an organized manner and avoid ambiguity. Next slide, there is definition of implicator. So implicator refers to hidden or implicit meanings conveyed by the speaker and understood by the listener based on the context of the conversation. This concept was also developed by Grace. Implicator demonstrated that the meaning of an utterance often goes beyond the literal word spoken. So there is types of implicator. The first one is conventional implicator. This type of implicator arises from the conventional or linguistic rules of a language. It does not depend on the situational context. For example, he is a poor but happy. It is generally expected the poor people are not happy, but in this case, it is emphasized that happiness can exist despite poverty. And the last is conversational implicator. This type of implicator arises from the context and the cooperative principle of a conversation. It often occurs when a maxim is violated. So, on this slide, there is relationship between cooperative principle and implicator. When the cooperative principle is violated, implicator often arises. These violations compel the listener to infer the hidden meaning or understand the speaker's intention based on the context. So last, there's conclusion. Facilitates effective and clear communication through four maxim: quality, quantity, relevance, and manner. Implicator allows speakers to convey additional implicit meanings, often through violations of the cooperative principle. But concepts are essential in pragmatics as they demonstrate how language functions, not only at the literal level but also at the level of implied meanings. So, I think enough for me. Thank you so much for attention and bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.